Every drug works by interacting with something, and most of the time, that something is a receptor. Let's break down the major types of receptors in pharmacology fast. Simple and clear. 1. Protein-coupled receptors GPCRs, also known as 7 transmembrane receptors. These are the most common. They work by activating G proteins inside the cell, which then trigger secondary messengers like HAMP or IP3. Examples: beta-adrenergic receptors stimulated by adrenaline, histamine H1 and H2 receptors, muscarinic acetylcholine receptors, dopamine D2 receptors. Most hormones and neurotransmitters use GPCRs. 2. Ion channel receptors. These receptors open or close ion channels in response to a ligand. Fastest response occurs in milliseconds. Examples: nicotinic acetylcholine receptors open sodium channels. GABA-A receptors open chloride channels, causing sedation. Glutamate receptors involved in excitatory neurotransmission. Drugs like benzodiazepines, anti-epileptics, and anesthetics work here. 3. Enzyme-linked receptors. These have intrinsic enzyme activity, often tyrosine kinases. When activated, they phosphorylate themselves and other proteins, triggering growth and metabolic signals. Examples: insulin receptor, EGF and VEC receptors targeted by cancer drugs, cytokine receptors targeted in autoimmune disease. 4. Nuclear intracellular receptors. These are found inside the cell, and the drug must cross the membrane to reach them. They directly bind DNA and regulate gene expression. Slower onset, but longer-lasting effects. Examples: steroid hormone receptors for cortisol, estrogen, testosterone. Thyroid hormone receptor, vitamin D receptor, corticosteroids, oral contraceptives, and retinoids work here. Final tip: receptors determine how fast a drug acts, how long it works, and how specific the effect is. Understanding receptors equals mastering drug action. Want to memorize faster? Link the drug class to the receptor it targets and everything else becomes easier. Follow for more bite-sized pharma learning.